This is probably the most important aspect of the Christian life, and yet I don't hear anyone really talking about it. And that is, how does one achieve sanctification? The truth that I know is that I cannot sanctify myself. I cannot. I've been trying for many years and failing miserably. So, how does that happen? The only person that can sanctify me and you is the Holy Spirit. He's the only one who has the power. He's the only one who can do it from the inside out. God said in the Bible that our best works are like dirty rags before Him. What I tried to do for so many years was to try and fix myself from the outside. I would put on layers of, how can I say it, adaptation. If I got angry about certain things, I would force myself to not get angry about certain things. And that never worked. It never brought the results that are needed, because it didn't happen from the inside out. But you know, what was the first thing that God told the Israelites to build in the desert when they were building the tabernacle? Not the fence on the outside. He told them to make the Ark of the Covenant. And the Ark of the Covenant was on the inside. It was the centerpiece of the tabernacle complex. Why is that? God also says that in those days He will write His law on our hearts. And He tried that with the Israelites in the beginning there at the mountain, but it didn't work. So He is doing that through the working of the Holy Spirit, writing His law on our hearts. And in the Ark of the Covenant, what was the main thing that was stored there? The law, the tablets of the testimony. So that is a parallel between the Ark of the Covenant containing the law, which is His heart for our relationship with Him. But now He writes it on our hearts on the inside through the working of the Holy Spirit, and that is sanctification. It doesn't help for me to go and try and build a fence around every little thing that I do. That's a dirty, yeah, but a dead work of my flesh. It does not bring sanctification, it brings death. But the problem is now, we don't know how to go further from there. If you can't sanctify yourself, how do you then get sanctified? How are you sanctified? By gazing upon Jesus. The only way that we can gaze upon Jesus is if the Holy Spirit shows Him to us. He's the only one who can show Him to us. And He does that if we focus on Him on the inside. Everything that we do in this spiritual life has to be dictated by the Holy Spirit, because He knows how it is supposed to happen. It has to be spiritually discerned, and He is the Spirit that discerns. We learn from Him. He leads us into all truth, but we have to be submitted to Him. To be submitted to Him, your thoughts, your actions, your words, where your eyes go, they have to be focused on Him. How do you focus on Him then? It took me a long time to figure out the connection between the spirit world and the physical world. Can you guess what it is? Your brain, your mind, that is the interface. And especially your powers of imagination. Now, don't hear what I'm not saying. I'm not saying we have the power to create whatever we want just by thinking it, like manifesting it. That is not biblical at all. For a very long time I thought it was. I didn't even realize that I was thinking that. But then the Holy Spirit showed me that's not faith. You are trying to control the work that I'm supposed to do through your thoughts, and that's not how it works. And it brought all kinds of trouble with it. But what the interface is made for is to see, you can in your mind see yourself looking at Him as He lives inside you. You can turn your eyes inward, the eyes of your mind, the eyes of your spirit. That's what I call them. And I don't, some people are going to say this is New Age stuff. I hope it's not. But there are things that we are, that no one ever tells us how you are supposed to do it. And this is what the Holy Spirit has shown me, and this is what works for me. You can also now ask the Holy Spirit to show you how you are supposed to look at Him. Maybe it's a completely different way from what I do it. As you focus on the Holy Spirit and look at Him on the inside of you, He will start to change your intentions. In the beginning, your intention is going to be to get power, or to have people see how strong the Holy Spirit's presence is with you. And He's going to start to change your intentions to become something more in the line of yielding to Him, giving every moment to Him, giving every thought to Him, so that He can make with it what He's supposed to make with it, what only He can make with it, so that Jesus forms in you. When Jesus is formed in you, when He starts to become stronger in you than you are in yourself, then the miracles start to happen. And that is what we are supposed to do. I've spoken about this before. We are just the glove. He is the hand. The Holy Spirit is the hand. Jesus is the hand. God is the power. We are not the power. We are the vessel. We are the pots of clay. And He is supposed to do with us what He wants for His kingdom's sake. Only then do we find our lives in Him. It's the only way. If He is living, only when He is living through us are we truly alive. And I can testify to that. I feel Him inside of me. I feel Him speaking through me now to you. And that is what we are supposed to be doing, how we are supposed to be living, yielding every word, every thought, every action to Him, so that He can use it for His kingdom. And that is life. That is life everlasting, and that is the resurrection life of Jesus flowing through us, the streams of living water coming out from us and bringing, slaking the thirst of the people around us. If you want to dive deeper into this world of yielding to the Holy Spirit, you can look in the description and also in the comments for links that I've posted there for how you can go ahead and do that. Thank you for your time. I love you.